Your safety at work is the most important thing. Everyone deserves to go home at the end of the day just as healthy as when they arrived. This essay is a guide to staying safe in a fiberglass pool factory. We will talk about simple steps you can take every day. Our goal is to make safety easy to understand and easy to do. We will focus on 4 main topics: industrial hygiene, carbon monoxide, cold stress, hearing conservation. These are common challenges in our work environment. We will look at each one carefully. We will use a simple pattern for each topic. Hazard action outcome. Next, we will explain the action you can take to protect yourself and your coworkers. Finally, we will describe the outcome, which is the good result of taking that action. This method helps you see the direct link between what you do and how it keeps you safe. Our factory can be a very safe place to work. It just requires everyone to be aware and to take part in the safety program. This guide is for everyone. It is for the person working on the shop floor. It is for supervisors who lead the teams. It is for managers who plan the work. Safety is a team effort. When we all know the risks and know the right actions, we create a strong safety culture. Reading this guide is the first step. The next step is to use these ideas in your daily tasks. Look around your work area. Think about the hazards. Take the right actions to control them. Your health depends on it. By the end of this essay, you will have a clear picture of how to protect yourself. You will understand the specific dangers related to fiberglass pool manufacturing. You will know what to look for, what to do, and why it matters. The information is presented in a straightforward way. There is no complex jargon. The sentences are short and to the point. The goal is simple. We want you to be safe. We want you to be healthy. We want you to feel confident that your workplace is looking out for you and that you are looking out for your team. Industrial hygiene is a term for keeping your work environment healthy. It means we control things that could make you sick over time. In a fiberglass pool factory, this is very important. The main hazards are things you might breathe in or get on your skin. These include dust from cutting fiberglass, dust from sanding fiberglass. They include fumes from resins, fumes from solvents. Tiny glass fibers can also get into the air. These particles are often too small to see. They can get into your lungs, or irritate your skin, or irritate your eyes. Breathing in these substances can cause problems. In the short term, you might get a cough, a sore throat, itchy eyes, your skin might get a rash. If you are exposed to these hazards day after day, the effects can be more serious. Long-term exposure can lead to lasting health issues like breathing problems or other illnesses. That is why we must take industrial hygiene seriously. It is about protecting your health not just for today, but for your entire life. We need to stop these hazards at their source. The goal of industrial hygiene is to make the workplace as clean and safe as possible. We do this by using a set of controls. These controls are like layers of protection. The best control is to remove the hazard completely, but that is not always possible. So, we use other methods. We use special ventilation systems to pull dust and fumes out of the air. We keep work areas clean to prevent dust from building up. We also provide you with training and the right equipment to protect yourself directly. Think of your work area as a space that needs to be kept clean, just like your home. But instead of just dirt, we are cleaning up invisible hazards. By understanding what these hazards are and where they come from, you become a key part of the solution. Your awareness and your actions are critical to making our industrial hygiene program work. A clean and healthy workspace is a productive workspace. It is a place where people can do their best work without worrying about their long-term health. Hazard, carbon monoxide, or CO, is a dangerous gas. You cannot see it, you cannot smell it, and you cannot taste it. This makes it a silent killer. The hazard comes from the incomplete burning of fuels, gasoline, propane, natural gas. In our factory, sources of CO can include gas-powered forklifts, portable generators, propane heaters. If these machines are used indoors or in areas without enough fresh air, the CO gas can build up to deadly levels very quickly. It replaces the oxygen in your blood, starving your brain and organs. The first signs of CO poisoning are often mistaken for the flu. You might get a headache, feel dizzy, or become nauseous. You might feel tired or confused. If the CO level is high, you can pass out and even die within minutes. Because the symptoms are so common, people often ignore them. This is what makes CO so treacherous. A worker might feel a little unwell and decide to just push through it, not realizing they are in immediate danger. The hazard is serious and requires constant vigilance. The risk is highest in enclosed or poorly ventilated spaces. A maintenance bay where a gasoline engine is running for a test is a high-risk area. A storage room where a propane forklift is frequently used can also be a problem. Even large open factory floors can have hot spots where CO can accumulate if air is not moving well. The danger increases in the winter when doors and windows are kept closed to keep the heat in. Anytime fuel is burned indoors, the potential for a CO hazard exists and must be managed. It is important for every single person in the factory to understand this danger. You cannot rely on your senses to detect it. You may not realize you're being poisoned until it is too late. The hazard is not just for the equipment operator, it affects everyone in the area. A running engine can fill a large space with CO in a surprisingly short amount of time. Awareness is the first step, but it is not enough. We must have systems in place to detect and prevent CO exposure before it can cause any harm. If a CO alarm sounds, act immediately and clearly. Everyone must evacuate the area right away. Move to a designated spot with fresh air, preferably outdoors. Do not waste time trying to find the CO source. Just get out. Once everyone is safe, account for every person. The most effective action is to eliminate the source of carbon monoxide whenever possible. Choose electric forklifts for indoor use. Choose electric equipment for indoor use. Avoid gas-powered models indoors. Avoid propane-powered models indoors. If fuel-burning equipment must be used, keep it in perfect working order. Perform regular engine tune-ups. Ensure it burns fuel as cleanly as possible. Use direct ventilation. Connect an exhaust hose from the tailpipe to the outside. Never let an engine idle for long periods inside. This simple rule can save lives. Our next action is detection. Install and maintain carbon monoxide detectors. Areas, production floors, areas, maintenance bays, areas, loading docks, areas, break rooms near a CO source. Alarms must be loud enough to be heard over factory noise. Test alarms regularly, like a smoke detector at home. Supervisors should make testing part of daily or weekly safety checks. This provides a critical warning when our senses fail us. If symptomatic, call 911 immediately. Tell emergency responders you suspect CO poisoning. Do not re-enter until a qualified person declares the building safe. By taking these actions, we remove the threat of CO poisoning. No one gets sick or injured from this invisible gas. Workers can do their jobs without worrying about headaches or dizziness. Electric equipment also makes the factory quieter and cleaner. Reliable CO alarms give everyone peace of mind. Workers who trust these systems feel more secure and focused. The result, a safer, healthier, more productive work environment for all. Working in the cold presents a serious hazard known as cold stress. This can happen in several areas of a fiberglass pool factory. Some parts of the manufacturing process might require cooled environments. During winter months, large, poorly heated sections of the factory can become very cold. Workers who load and unload pools outdoors are also exposed to cold weather. Cold stress does not just mean feeling uncomfortable, it can lead to dangerous health conditions like frostbite hypothermia. Frostbite is the freezing of skin and underlying tissues. Hypothermia is a dangerous drop in body temperature. Cold also affects your ability to work safely. When your body is cold, your blood flow is reduced, especially to your hands and feet. Fingers become numb and clumsy, making it difficult to grip tools or operate machinery safely. Your reaction time slows down. Your ability to think clearly and make good decisions can be impaired. This increases the risk of mistakes, accidents, injuries. Shivering can make it hard to perform precise tasks. The hazard is about how cold impacts your performance and safety. Temperature isn't the only factor. Wind is a major factor. Wind chill can make it feel much colder, pulling heat away from your body faster. Dampness or wetness is another critical factor. Getting wet from rain, snow, sweat dramatically increases heat loss. Cold and wet together, much higher risk. The hazard combines temperature, wind, moisture, and exposure time. Recognize the signs in yourself and coworkers. Early signs: shivering, fatigue, loss of coordination, numbness in fingers and toes, sign of frostbite. Hypothermia signs: intense shivering that might stop, slurred speech, confusion, drowsiness. Ignoring these signs can lead to severe consequences. Know what to look for and act before a serious injury occurs. The cold can be a silent threat to your well-being on the job. The most important action you can take to protect yourself from cold stress is to dress properly. Wear several layers of loose-fitting clothing. Layering traps air between the clothes, which acts as insulation. Your inner layer should wick moisture away from your skin, like polypropylene. Avoid cotton because it holds moisture and will make you colder if you sweat. Your middle layers should be insulating wool fleece. Your outer layer should be waterproof and windproof to protect you from the elements. Protect your extremities. A significant amount of body heat is lost through your head, so always wear a warm hat or a hard hat liner. Wear insulated waterproof gloves that allow you enough dexterity to do your job. If one pair of gloves is not enough, try wearing a thin liner glove inside a heavier outer glove. Insulated waterproof boots are also essential to keep your feet warm and dry. Having dry socks is critical. Bring an extra pair to work and change them if your feet get sweaty or wet. These simple clothing choices are your primary defense against the cold. A fiberglass pool factory can be a very noisy place. The hazard is loud noise. Many of our processes, such as cutting, grinding, sanding, generate high levels of noise. Air compressors, ventilation fans, other large machines also contribute to the overall noise level in the plant. Exposure to loud noise, even for a short time, can cause temporary hearing loss. However, the real danger is long-term exposure. Day after day, the loud noise damages the delicate hair cells in your inner ear. This damage is permanent and irreversible. Noise-induced hearing loss usually happens gradually. You might not notice it at first. The first signs are often subtle. You might find it harder to hear conversations in a crowded room. You might need to turn up the volume on the TV or radio. You might experience a ringing or a buzzing in your ears, which is called tinnitus. Over time, these problems get worse. This can have a huge impact on your quality of life. It can make communication with family and friends difficult and frustrating. The hazard is not just a nuisance, it is a threat to one of your most important senses. Loud noise creates other safety problems as well. It makes it difficult to communicate with coworkers on the factory floor. You might not hear a verbal warning or the sound of an approaching forklift. This can lead to serious accidents. Constant exposure to noise can also increase stress and fatigue. It can make it harder to concentrate on your work, which can lead to mistakes. A noisy environment is a more stressful and dangerous environment. The level of noise is measured in decibels, dBA. Any noise over 85 dBA, averaged over an 8-hour shift, is considered hazardous. Many of the tools and processes in our factory can easily exceed this level. A grinder, for example, can produce noise well over 100 dBA. Without protection, your hearing can be damaged in a very short amount of time at that level. It is our responsibility to identify these noisy areas and take action to protect everyone's hearing for the long term. Your hearing is precious, and once it is gone, you can never get it back. We have covered 4 key areas of safety. Industrial hygiene, carbon monoxide, cold stress, hearing conservation. Each one presents a unique challenge, but the approach to staying safe is the same. It starts with understanding the hazard. Then, we must take deliberate action to control that hazard. The final result is a workplace where everyone can go home healthy. These are not separate issues. Often hazards overlap. A noisy area might also be dusty. A cold area might have a running engine. This is why a combined, comprehensive approach to safety is so important. Your role in this is vital. Safety is not just a set of rules written in a manual. It is a daily practice. It is about the choices you make every minute of your shift. Use the checklist below as a daily reminder. Before you start a task, take a moment to think. What are the hazards? Am I using the right ventilation? Is my PPE correct for this job? Do I need hearing protection? Am I dressed for the cold? By asking these questions, you are taking control of your own safety. And by watching out for your coworkers, you are building a stronger, safer team. If you see something unsafe, report it. If a piece of safety equipment is not working, tell your supervisor immediately. If you are unsure about a procedure, ask. Your voice matters. Management is committed to providing a safe workplace, but we rely on you to be our eyes and ears on the factory floor. No problem is too small to report when it comes to safety. An open and honest conversation about hazards is the foundation of a world-class safety culture. We must all work together as a united front against workplace injuries and illnesses. Let's make safety our shared priority. Follow the hazard action outcome model in everything you do.